Okay, we're live. This is a test. We're live. I need better lighting. A little better. We are live. Live. We're live. This is a test. Aspire to Inspire, episode 70. I believe this is it. This is a test. Better off not fucking around. Testing. Hi, Kiara. It would be cool to do one with like like a one of those group chat ones. Everybody just shouting at the fucking artist. Hi, hi. 2 viewers. Hey everyone, what's up? We're a couple minutes away from getting it going, so just sit tight. Maybe I'll play a little music in the background. Blasterjaxx. Really don't want to mess up the live stream, so I'll play it from my phone. Hanging out. So we're in my house. I took a photo from down from behind the wall because it was being a little disruptive. But it's guitars, so it's kind of related to to music. So sometimes I like it in the background. But you are in the ideal, video chat position right here with the white wall in the background. Let's see what we got from SoundCloud. Get the music going. By the way, you can tweet me at Dylan from Brooklyn, DYLAN from BKLYN, and get a little chat going, or use the hashtag ATI. Oh, we got an extra viewer! What's up, guys? So we're a few minutes away from getting Blasterjaxx in here. We're going to play some music in the meantime. I'm at Dylan from Brooklyn on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to ask me questions, we'll get that rocking. And yeah, I'm your friend. Blasterjaxx. Apparently, I clicked go live a little too early, but hey, no big deal. This is their new record, Ghost in the Machine. Out now on Spinning. Welcome to the live stream. We are just rocking. Got Blasterjaxx coming up in 10. It's good. It's good. Wait for the drop. Ghost in the Machine. Yes. It's good. It's got a lot of heart. Strong record. Let me know what your favorite song is right now. Hit me up online at Dylan from Brooklyn, DYLAN from BKLYN. I'm on Instagram. I'll follow you back. We'll chat. We can talk about superhero movies, talk about our favorite music, talk about Taylor Swift, if that's your thing. Don't lie, because I know it secretly is. We're just rocking right now with Blasterjaxx SoundCloud. They're about to be here in 5 minutes. Thank you guys for coming in early, checking out what's good. I'm Dylan, coming to you live from Los Angeles. You might have seen me at Ultra. I host a live stream in Miami. Not going to be there at Ultra Europe this weekend. I'm very upset. Very upset. See, this record's got Jonathan Mendelsohn on it. You know what record Jonathan Mendelsohn did? This time would take me away. That's a hot record. This time. Yeah, so hit me up on Twitter. Use the hashtag ATI Live. Let me know where you're watching from. We'll shout you out here, especially if you want to ask us a question on behalf of yourself and your friends for Blasterjaxx. They are in the Netherlands right now. It's nighttime. I'm sure they're about to go out. They might even be drinking right now. Who knows? Four minutes away from going live with Blasterjaxx. Brand new single, Ghost in the Machine, Blasterjaxx featuring Modi. Or Blasterjaxx and Modi featuring Jonathan Mendelsohn. Few minutes out. They should be joining us any second now. Got less than a minute left on this record. Maybe we'll talk about it as soon as they join us. How everything came together. Tweet us your questions or comments. ATI Live. Use the hashtag ATI Live. And we'll feature you at the end of this broadcast. It's not going to be that long, so you guys just hang out, get a little bit of background info on your favorite DJ duo, Blasterjaxx. Check my iPod. The oldest song I had from them was Like This. Let's play it just to see how far they've come as a duo. Nobody even downloads songs anymore. It's sad. Let's see what we got. Blasterjaxx. Artist. Blasterjaxx. It's the oldest record I have from Blasterjaxx, Like This. Probably from like, let's see if you can see it. Boom. What's up, guys? I'm Dylan, aka the Hype Guy, aka Dylan from Brooklyn. You might have seen me from Ultra Music Festival and some other stuff on TV, hopefully more. But we're here for you guys, give you some background info on Blasterjaxx. They're going to be joining us in just a few minutes. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you want me to play a song via my iPhone for us right now in a party, just hit me up on Insta or Twitter using hashtag ATI Live. I'm at Dylan from Brooklyn. And right now I'm just playing the oldest song I have on my iPod from Like This, back when I was DJing. It's probably from like '09. The golden year of dance music. Oh yeah. One minute out. They should be joining us any second now. Thank you guys for being here. I'm Dylan. Blasterjaxx coming through in just a few. Rocking with some Blasterjaxx tunes right now. I hope you're dancing too. Happens automatically. (2009). Make sure you're following at Your EDM on Facebook, Insta, and Twitter. A lot of cool things coming up this year. Summertime. What was your favorite festival? Where'd you guys go? Let me know. act right now. A lot of people. I'm sure it's Blasterjaxx. That's why you're here. They're very cool. They're coming to us live from the Netherlands any day now, any second now, actually. Coming up on 11 o'clock here in LA. What is up?
Hey man, can you hear me? Hey, so film it.
Blasterjaxx music.
Excuse me?
I'm playing some Blasterjaxx music. What's up, man? I'm Dylan. You know what? I actually hit the broadcast button a little early, so we got a couple fans here joining us. What's up, man? How are you?
Hey man, the guys are almost ready.
That sounds good.
We'll be in here like in a couple of minutes.
That sounds good. Nice to meet you.
They're really tired though. They just came from a really busy tour.
Wow, I'd love to talk about it.
They only had a couple hours of sleep last night. They're actually playing at rooms right now.
That's real. That's real. I love it. It's the score of the interview.
So yeah, they're really tired, but they're looking forward. So let's get it started.
What's up?
What up? Yo yo!
All right. What's up, guys? I'm Dylan Landon, host of Ultra Miami over there on the live stream. I've definitely seen you guys in action, and you just came from a big tour. Where have you just played?
Well, we played in the United States. We played in Vegas. We did some other club shows around the date, and we had off for a week there in the States as well. So just back here in Europe, and our jet lag is like hell big. It's crazy.
Well, the word hella, did you pick that up from America, or do they say that over in the Netherlands?
Funny that you ask us. Yeah, well, we got some friends over there. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, mate, you guys are hella dope. Your music's hella sick, man.
Sick off. Sick off.
So for everybody joining us right now, we are with Thom and Idir live from the Netherlands. They are Blasterjaxx. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Dylan Landon. You can follow us online at youredm.com or at youredm. I'm at Dylan from Brooklyn. And if you got questions for your favorite Dutch show, go ahead and tweet the hashtag ATI Live and we'll get some questions. So before we get into the story of how you guys came out, let's just start a little bit about music because mostly we're just going to talk about you guys personally. So your brand new single, Ghost in the Machine, just came out featuring Jonathan Mendelsohn. That's got Modi on it. Tell me about the process of making that song and how much that song has fulfilled your vision, or how different is it than what you originally set out to do?
Well, that's pretty funny because we started a song a year ago. We made a startup. We got the break and we got the hook in on the drop, and that's it. And we left that part for a year, and after a year we heard it back and we thought, yeah, this sounds really cool. So let's finish it. But yeah, it was pretty hard to.
We needed some help on this.
Yeah.
We were kind of stuck on the sound, and that's where Modi came in. And as you know, Modi's a very talented and good producer, and we came all together, and it was just done in one day. So that's
Is
fine.
that common for you to start a record and then kind of leave it for a little bit and then come back to it?
It depends. Sometimes the best records are made in a few hours, or the setup is made in a few hours. But lately, we noticed that some tracks we've made, for example, years back, they are still relevant and they sound fresh again to us. So that's a moment where we decide to continue tracks that we made in the past.
Sure. It's almost like you're in a different place and now you have different opinions about it. Well, that's awesome. Make sure everybody out there go ahead and buy Ghost in the Machine out over on Beatport and other outlets. So yeah, there are, you guys you're in the Euro scene. So how is everybody's opinion about the streaming and the iTunes and the buy this and the Apple Music and SoundCloud versus Spotify and all this? What is your opinion about how the music consumption is at right now?
To be honest, we don't really care where the music comes from or where to buy it, but it's important that the fans know where to find the music. And no matter if it's through a live stream or buying a tune on iTunes or Beatport or the plenty other of download portals, for us it's the most important that the fans can get the music. No matter if it's like released or like a bootleg or
right.
any form. So.
Just get it to the fans. Well, that's awesome. We're here with Thom and Idir Blasterjaxx. live from the Netherlands. I'm Dylan here in Los Angeles for Your EDM. So let's talk about, you guys' first meeting and when you decided to make music together.
That's funny. I knew Blasterjaxx before I was with him. He was with another guy, and I did some producing for my own. And when I met him, I already knew his music, so I was a fan from his music.
It started with a track called Chimes, if you still can remember that. We were sitting together in the studio and we decided to come up with a new track and just do some things and some stuff on it. And it turned out to be or back then a great track to us. And then we noticed that we had like the same kind of taste for music and for producing styles. So that's where the moment was like. I needed another guy since Blasterjaxx was a team project, and
So what did Idir bring that your former partner did not? Why are they different?
Well, the thing is that this is a very interesting question. Back then, it was like a project set up with some collaborations, and we just would like a mark on it and like name it Blasterjaxx, and not with the intention of being a real actual duo. Back then, the other guy I saw him like maybe 10, 15 times. So it was not really like how I work with Idir right now. Right now we are 24/7 together, and we talk about music and we almost live music, and that's one thing.
Cool. So were you best friends before, or as you guys worked together in the studio and on your music, your relationship became stronger?
Well, I told you before I was a fan before, and I got the opportunity.
That's awesome. Fan to partner.
Yeah, so I got the opportunity to go to the studio with him, and that moment was
Crazy.
I mean, that's a fan's dream come true, really, to be a fan of an act, and then all of a sudden you're making music with that person. So for anybody watching out there, keep sending in your demos. You never know. So when did you decide that moving in together as roommates would be the best bet, or did that kind of just happen randomly?
Well, it's funny as well because he lived on his own. I lived with my parents back then, and when I made music in the studio, in my home, in my room, in my bed. Yeah, when I turn up the volume or something, my dad was complaining and everything, so that didn't work. And he lived on his own, so that was funny. So
yeah, I actually lived in a dorm with a lot of other students, and no one was complaining about music, or maybe they were, but you don't care at the moment. So I had like my own studio set up over there, and Idir came more often, and we worked day and night. And I don't know, at some point
I was just like, I was there for a week, and then after the week I was there 2 weeks, and then I stayed there for 1 month.
Yeah, and in the end he lived together some sort of for half a year.
And then you guys decided to get matching tattoos.
Oh, well, it's not really matching. Well,
we have one matching. We have one matching tattoo.
Yeah.
Where? You have one matching tattoo? Can we see it?
Somewhere on my arm.
Yeah, it's somewhere hidden.
So, a lot of times when people work together and live together, that could kind of almost get in the way of either the friendship or the working relationship. How do you guys kind of find the balance of, separating work life and home life, or is it just one long studio session every day, all day?
Yeah, most of the time it's one long studio session. Nowadays we try to take some more time off for our own, to get like relax and your mind in a good state. Yeah, most of the time we do that with hanging together still. And only times when we are not around each other is when we are or with family or with our girls, and that's all. For the rest, we are.
I think we are a good match. Like, yeah. I know what he wants and what he
we're
wants.
like the perfect marriage.
Yeah, but then.
Well, you guys balance each other out, right? There's certain things that maybe one of you does better than the other, and the other one makes up for that, and then you guys pick up each other's slacks, and that's good for any relationship. especially with when it came to like school. So Thom, tell me about your experience with school and your decision to kind of maybe step aside and pursue music full time.
Yeah, my experience at school. Well, I was studying at the university and I did communication studies. I was in my third year, and at that point, Blasterjaxx was becoming big for over the last half year. And we came on the point where we got the first international shows, and it was very hard to combine that together with my study, especially when you work in study groups and your group mates are not happy with someone like me in their group, or not there or half there because you're still fucked up from the weekend. So yeah, I had some talks with my parents, with my study advisors, a lot of talks, and then I made the decision to quit with school and go full for Blasterjaxx.
Nice. So what was that conversation with your parents like? Did they have doubts about, pursuing music full time, or did they say, go with your heart?
Well, they already saw what was coming, and they've been supporting me for so long. And I think they already knew that, we had something that was about to blow up, and it did. So I'm very happy with their support and with everything they've done for me.
When you go around, the United States, and you kind of get that sense of like, okay, these are American college kids. Do you ever get a feeling of like, oh man, that would be really cool to go to college in America, like a university?
Well, I don't know.
How would you describe American university students?
Football.
Like,
crazy beer pong, having wild parties, no rules.
Project X.
Yeah, but to be honest, back in the days, we were the same. So,
well, yeah.
That's awesome. So wait, so Thom, was you exiting school before Idir had the same situation, or are you guys in the same year?
Idir.
Sorry, one more time. I think we lost you there for a second. Yeah. So Idir, just curious if you left school the same time as Thom, or you guys are different years?
I stopped earlier than Thom.
So were you guys, giving advice to each other about the process and the decision of leaving school, or Idir, were you like, what, school is not for me. I just can't do it.
Yeah, that's it. Like I stopped school before even my parents knew. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I stop. I go fully for music because this is where my heart is laying. So
yeah, and it's really funny because I told you that we lived together in a little apartment, and I remember he had like internships at some sort of theater because he was doing sound engineering there. And every day this guy overslept because we were working on music all night long, and he finally got some hours of sleep and he fully overslept, and yeah, it got some trouble. Yeah. It got some trouble.
The life of the DJ started early.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone watching right now that might be considering, leaving school to pursue music full time, what would be your advice to them?
No, don't do it. we were lucky. Yeah, like it's not only people say everybody can do it, but there's so many parts of making it. Like you have to be lucky. You have to
the right timing, the right people, and we at the point that we decided to quit with school, we were kind of sure about this is about to blow up. And I think if you would ask us like a year before, we wouldn't do it. And right now we wouldn't advise other people to quit school because it's very important and you never know what the future might bring. And right now there are like so many producers and DJs out there that it's even harder to be original. And
sure. So when was that first moment when you realized, like, I know the process of you guys becoming successful, but when did you look at each other and you were like, okay, this is real. We're in that.
I think there wasn't really one point where we thought this is real. It was like a growing line, It was just like this, but it wasn't like straight up. Yeah, like,
I don't know. We had multiple highlights in a career where we thought like, wow, this is so crazy, and this is where we dreamed of,
What is one highlight like that happened to you? Give me the one that stands out in your mind. Maybe it's a moment on stage or an after party or what's a really cool memory that you'd love to tell people that you guys got to experience?
Yeah, EDC Las Vegas 2014 was one of the very first moments where we were like, this is crazy. Yeah.
Does it surprise you that like every year it seems that everything's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and just more and bigger? Is that something you guys enjoy, or is there a side of you that, you know what, likes maybe playing an unknown show for a small group of people?
Well, interesting question. Right now we love big, but to be honest, we've done a lot of festivals lately, and a couple of weeks ago we did some club shows and very intimate, like 800, 900 people, and we felt really great doing that because we had like such a good interaction with the crowd, and it was like full packed with fans, and it was so crazy, and it was very good to do the little club shows as well.
Yeah, for me, I'm from New York City, so sometimes I feel like people run away, or the idea of like dancing at a club and like a nightlife and interacting with each other kind of slips away. So I think it's important for fans and the industry to kind of have a nice balance between massive festivals that are just so engaging and entertaining, but also like a nice intimate nightclub where everybody can make new friends, make more than friends, and kind of have that like very close personal relationship with the talent that's playing. And so your fans are very, very engaging. How do you go about, communicating with your fans? Is there a way that, that stands out for them to reach out to you and you guys have a back and forth?
We communicate the most via Twitter, via Facebook, and live, of course, because what we do is we do a lot of meet and greets. We always have a lot of what we call Blaster Souls.
And I think we lost them for just a second. Thank you guys for being here with ATI Live, Aspire to Inspire. I'm sure we'll get them back in just a second. Talking to Blasterjaxx over in the Netherlands. They had a long, long tour here in America and apparently really jet lagged. But keep sending us your questions at hashtag ATI Live. Thank you guys for being here. Got a bunch of you online right now, so we thank you for that. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Dylan from Brooklyn, DYLAN from BKLYN. And you might have seen me hosting Ultra Live down in Miami. Love doing that. Might have even seen you guys there, so keep on coming back each and every year and watching the live stream. Here live with Blasterjaxx. They stepped away, maybe because the signal went dead, but we are going to get them back any second now. Continue to send us your questions, and in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and play some Blasterjaxx music.
Yo, back again.
Oh, I was about to play your music until you came back. Get the party started right here on the phone.
Yeah, which
well, you know what? Before you guys came, I was playing the new single, but on my iPod, because I used to DJ back in the day too, I had Like This from like 2009.
Whoa.
Here, I got it right here.
Yeah, the
Yes, throwback right there.
Really?
So do you guys ever operate do you create music based on maybe what the fans really like from you, or are you creating what you guys want to and hopefully the fans move with you?
I think we always created what we really like and what we want. We always like to combine genres, and I think that's a good way to reach your fans as well. Like right now, all our music went good, so
we have like some sense of style which people really dig, and I think that like we have kind of the same style as the fans, so we know we like it. Most of the fans do, not always, but you cannot satisfy everybody.
Right.
And lately we try to do some more experimental stuff and a little less mainstream, and we try them out, we play them live, and we see what the reactions are, and so far it's very good, so we are happy with it.
That's good. Is there a moment that stands out in your recent time of an interaction with a fan or a group of fans, either in person or online, something that has either touched you or made you stop and think and you wanted to share that with someone? So just any particular moment interacting with fans that stands out to you?
Well, we have a lot of moments like that. One of the examples was like we had a big fan from Sweden,
from Stockholm, and we flew him in actually for a birthday bash in 2014, I think it was 2013, yeah. And so we flew him in, and because he won like a contest, and this guy, he was so happy, and he was so happy to be there and to meet us in real, and it was like a very very awesome moment, and for both of us, for us to meet like a fan so dedicated to us, and for him to finally meet his idols.
Does that ever surprise you when, you know, there's just like another person out there that like loves you and you impacted their life so much, and you guys just look at each other and you're like, yo, we just make music and have fun?
Yeah, that happens all the time actually. It's crazy how people are so moved by our music and by the shows and everything. That, yeah, for some reason we cannot reach that level of being a fan or something. I don't know. It's something.
So would you say there might be like a plan in place, or, you know, as technology grows and as we move forward in the future of music and, you know, interaction between fans increase, do you guys have any ideas or plans in place to like engage fans more, or, you know, be inspired directly by them and create something based around them?
That sounds very interesting. We might think about it in the future, but right now it's not on our radar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fan engagement just in everything is just going through the roof. It's like, you know, whatever it is, it's like it's almost the fans are controlling things. Like, have you done any remix contests or anything like that where the fans can get directly involved with your music?
Not yet. Not yet.
Do you like that when you see that, you know, labels are asking fans for their remixes or demos, or artists are doing remix contests?
Yeah, I think it's fun and it's really cool for the people to remix all their favorite tracks. The downside of it that we receive, I think, 400 demos a day with the same remix by another guy. And that's kind of frustrating to go through your mailbox.
Sure. Well, if someone is going to create their own music and send it to you, what would stand out?
Something original. You know, even when the mix down and the mastering is not even that good, but the track is very fresh, very original, and something new or something that triggers you and you want to play it live, then, you know, that's.
So that's it, guys. They're going to come back in just a second, so you heard it right from them. If you want them to play your music, go ahead and be original. It doesn't even have to be the best, because that's what they'll do. They'll make it work. We're just going to get to some of your fan questions in just a bit, so be sure to keep sending it to us at #ATILive. And so far, so good. We're wrapping up real soon. We're just going to get them back on the line and get to some of your questions and talk about what they have going on right now and in the works. And things are going good. And they definitely do have matching tattoos, right? Pretty dope. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we're here live in Los Angeles for youredm.com. My name is Dylan. What's up? I'm at Dylan from Brooklyn, a.k.a. The Hype Guy, host of Ultra Miami live stream. And we're here with Blasterjaxx doing our thing. If you got questions for Blasterjaxx, we're going to get to them in just a second. Use the #ATILive. I'm at Dylan from Brooklyn. And, of course, you can follow us at youredm.com. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to get Blasterjaxx back online in just a second. And here they are. Hey, guys.
We're sorry. I apologize, but we got some trouble.
You know what? Me and the fans, we're hanging out. We're hanging out in your meantime until you come back. I know you're coming back. So your global radio show, Maximize On Air, has been a big hit. How has that impacted your career, and how do you see future plans for that?
Well, first of all, for our career, it's really good because every A&R wants to send their promos and their demos even way beyond the release date. So that's really good for us. So we get a lot of exclusive stuff. That's really cool. And besides that, it's important to show your fans that there is more than only the harder EDM sounds we are playing in our live sets. And in our Maximize radio show, we can put like every genre of EDM music we feel like, and we feel like people should be aware of or should listen to. We can put them in the radio show, and it will get some extra attention. And for us, it's a very, very great challenge every week again to make like a selection of the best tracks from multiple genres inside EDM.
Yeah, so besides artists sending you music, are you guys fans of certain people? Do you listen to someone's music in your downtime? Do you listen to music that's not related to electronic music? Do you like Stevie Wonder or
Well, not Stevie Wonder, but yeah, most of the time we don't listen to any EDM music. Well, not the kind of EDM we like we almost have a show every day, which means we hear it every day. When we're in the studio, we hear it all the time. So like when we're off, we want to listen to something slower, more
Real
easy instruments.
what is your favorite song right now that is not yours or in the electronic music world?
Ooh, that's hard. So many
I know
songs. You know?
Yeah, for
Okay.
me, I know.
For you? For me, it's Jogo. It's a reggae artist from Holland, and he has a song Rasta Pondy Rice, and that's my favorite right now. But it's reggae. It's totally different, but I like it.
I'm gonna look it up. My favorite song is.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. That's the best. I'm all into that. That's awesome.
Right now.
No, it's fun because then it also, when you're then working on your music, you're going to get inspired even subconsciously by these other sounds, which it can only help, especially if you, preaching be original and do something different.
The thing is,
That's what, a lot of people are saying right now. No one wants to hear things that they've heard before because there's so much of it. You're going to get lost in the crowd.
found it.
What is it? What's your favorite song?
I Dynamite is from the Trickas with Apache, and it's like a trap dubstep combination. That I'm really into it lately, and very.
Yeah, so for everybody watching right now, those are their non-Blasterjaxx favorite song, but everyone's going to have a new favorite song because I think you're working on an unreleased track right now with Ollie James. What's going on with that?
Yeah, you're right. We have a new unreleased song with Ollie James. Yeah, we picked this guy up I think like a year ago already, and he's a very great producer, very original, and like one of the guys who got into a mailbox, and by then he got like his marks on him. We already had a break, which is the break you might have heard, and at some point Ollie came up with a drop, and we did some little tricks on the drop, and we changed a little bit, and that turned out to be that collaboration. We don't have any release date. The track isn't even finished. I think we only have a 2-minute tryout version. Are you still there, by the way? Yeah, he's still there. Okay, great. Sorry, I thought you froze.
No. What are some? Okay, that's awesome. So everyone keep looking for that, the Ollie James record. But what are some other singles that are coming up in the future for everyone to look out for?
Well, right now we're working on a lot of solo projects. When you're gonna listen to our EDC set of this year, you might find some. I think we played 5 or 6 new songs in it. We just finished our new studio, and we are very happy with it. Actually, just a couple of hours ago, we got the big speakers all installed, and it's super crazy. So we finally can finish all the projects which we're laying there. And we have a new follow-up for Beautiful World together with TBSDF, and the new song, it's still untitled, but it's coming there soon.
With Beautiful World, I do a lot of like TV stuff, and I was doing some like video of like some parties, and Beautiful World definitely used as like the background music on that. So it's great. Yeah, because it was like a big party, slow motion scene, so it worked well.
Good.
So for everybody watching right now, be sure to send us your questions using the hashtag ATILive for Blasterjaxx, and let's get to some of them right now. Lev Turkovic at Lev Music says he's been listening to you guys since you made Ocean Drums. A producer himself, he wants to know how you've grown as an artist from when you started to where you are now.
I think you get more knowledge of producing the music. You get more knowledge of like mixing down your songs, and I think that being an artist is a big word, because like an artist is all kind of things together, like performance, the music you make, the interviews you have to do, there's all kind of stuff around being an artist, and I think we really grew in that. because before all this, I was a producer. He was a producer. That's all we did and what we did.
We might play one show in a year or something. So we had no reference point from out the clubs, like what's working, and we just made what we felt like, what we felt and thought was cool. And besides that, the music has changed as well. You know, like the big room EM sound was not there at the moment when we started with making music. We started with the more underground club Dutch sounds, and that grew and.
So, it's a process for anybody out there growing. You just gotta, ride the wave of what the sound is, and everyone adjusts and everybody grows, and you have to grow to be an artist. DJ Azael at DJ Azael 97 wants you to talk about the first time that you guys, as a team, played your first big festival, and if you were nervous, tell us about how you lost your nerves and what that experience was like the first time.
The big one. Well,
for me, I think it was summer festival.
Was it before Ultra South Africa?
Yeah, way before.
Oh. Well, yeah, it was Summer Festival Belgium. We played it the second or the third stage in a big tent, and we were not big. We were we were growing, and we just came up with a few singles, and the whole area was packed, and people were there even outside of the tent. So it was like so crazy, and we played our very first show there. Well, we were hell nervous.
I think this was the first show where the fans, the crowd, were really looking at us, like being there as a DJ,
seeing us
like
perform.
Before it was like club shows where people were there for dancing, finding girls, but this was the first real intense festival show we played.
Yeah, where it was all about the music and the artist, and we were so nervous. And overcoming it, we just did it. That's all we know. And back then,
right, once you get up there, those nerves kind of fade away, right? You're kind of in the zone, you're rocking. So when you get off the stage, can you describe that? When you get off the stage, how's that feel? How does that feel for someone that might not know how that feels?
Really good orgasm.
It's addicting though, right? Like now you have to keep doing it. If nothing else, being on stage in front of that big crowd, that is what gets you.
Yeah, it's a big kick.
It's something. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's just.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. We appreciate it. We're gonna let you get some sleep, and thank you for all the fans that are watching. So we'll leave you on this. What is the goals for Blasterjaxx moving forward as your career? What is your legacy?
Our legacy. Well, first of all, staying healthy, and for the rest, just do what we love, and that's making music, playing music, and just get fans as crazy as possible. And I think that's it.
Well, no, I mean that's you got to stay healthy. You got to have Baruch Hashem. You got to stay healthy as much as possible. That's number one. And you just keep making music and making money, and keep on living. Do you guys have girlfriends at all?
Yeah. Yep.
And do they travel with you, or what is their opinion about when you're on your gigs?
They're different from each other.
Yeah.
I think, my girl is more like a real party animal. She went to all the raves back in the days, and
my girl doesn't even know who I was. She knew who Chester was, and that's it.
And I think, we have a funny little quote about it when she was here in the country, and she asked Idir, like, yo, there's some DJ playing here, having a show or a concert in the Netherlands, and I might want to see him. And Idir was like, hey, who's that? And she was like, yes, DJ Hardwell or something. And he was looking at her like, are you crazy? Come on, we did a track with this guy. She doesn't even know. She doesn't.
That's so funny though, but that's nice though, because especially how you were talking about, you're always in the studio and you're always working. When you come home with your girl, she probably doesn't even care. Like she cares about you, but she's just like, oh, that's nice, honey. That's nice. Your job. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. This is awesome. Be sure to follow Blasterjaxx online at Blasterjaxx, SoundCloud, Beatport, buy their new tracks. Just listen to the music and definitely check out their shows. Any final words, guys?
Keep supporting us, and we keep dropping bombs.
That's right. Keep dropping the bombs, Blaster Soldiers. For Your EDM, I'm Dylan Landon. Be sure to join us on July 22nd. That's Wednesday for Danny Avila. We'll be here on Aspire to Inspire. And guys, keep inspiring. All right, thank you guys for being here. Be well.
Thank you.
And thank you to all the fans for joining us from LA. Be sure to hit us up on youredm.com and, of course, on Twitter and Instagram at YourEDM and, of course, Facebook. I'm at Dylan from Brooklyn, Dylan from BKLYN. And we'll get rocking over here. Thank you for sending us your questions. Next week, we got Danny Avila. And it's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.